Okay, hey guys. Today, I decided to do football. I know everyone's got World Cup fever since World Cup's going on right now. Go Ivory Coast. That's what I'm rooting for. But I'm gonna do my own type of World Cup, except it's gonna be with NFL quarterbacks over the past 3 years and how they've done. Um, their pools basically are gonna be their divisions. Um, since I'm a Detroit fan, love the Lions, I decided I'm going to go ahead and just start in the NFC North. Your four quarterbacks, and this is from last year because I did your 2013-14 season, 2012 2013 season, and also 11 to 10 or 11 to 12. Sorry. Um, and I took eight. There's 8 categories that they got rated in: touchdowns, interceptions, yards, completions, their completion percentage, how many times they're sacked, how many fumbles they had, and their overall quarterback rating for those 3 years. The top 2 advance, of course, with the point weight rating I did. If you finished first in a category, you got 4 points, and it went down with the rate. Went down, of course. So let's just go ahead and just say where they ranked in each category. Let's start off with touchdowns since that was the first one. Rodgers, Packers, of course, finished first with 101 touchdown passes. Stafford finished second with 90. I'm not really going to go too far with the third and fourth place in the categories, but third came Cutler, fourth was Castle. Interceptions, Rodgers finished first again. He only threw 20. Castle threw 30. Vikings got something good going there with their interceptions, so I mean. And then Cutler and Stafford were your next two. Yards. This is a little bit surprising. Stafford finished first with 14,655 passing yards. Most of that probably going to Calvin Johnson. Megatron, probably the best NFL wide receiver in the playing right now. And then right behind him, though, was Rodgers with 11,474. Cutler and Castle are your next two. They were nowhere near. Together, they barely beat out Rodgers. Didn't come close to Stafford. Next category, completions. Stafford on top. Not shocking when you look at the yards. With 12,027. Rodgers right behind him with 907 completions. Cutler and Castle far behind. Barely again beating out Rodgers to combined. So I mean that shows the weakness those two teams have at their quarterback position. Maybe they should draft a new quarterback. But I'm not a coach. I'm just a 17-year-old kid. I mean, but hey, I think they might want to get a new quarterback. Both teams might want to try and get a new quarterback. Color's fine and everything, but I mean, he's not too talented. Completion percentage, Rodgers finished on top with 67.4 of his passes being completed. Stafford pretty close behind him with 62.1. Cutler was also close with a 60. And then Castle right behind him, 59.3. So their completion percentages were pretty similar in the NFC North. So there wasn't big on that. Sacks is another place where I'm going to go through the whole category because, ouch. Castle, through over 3 years with 2 years though. 2 years he played for the Chiefs. This last year was his welcoming party season, basically in NFC North. 57 sacks. He got dropped 57 times. And this was actually the least amount of sacks he took. So good job to the Vikings there for protecting their quarterback. They did the best job last season. If I was right, if I looked at my stats right. Cutler finished second, nowhere near that. He's lucky I didn't go 4 or 5 years because he only had 80. But if I would have gone at least one more year, he would have had 57 sacks added on. So he's lucky because he finished second because I didn't do that. But he's a scrambling quarterback, so he's gonna get sacked a good amount of times. Don't know how he dropped his sack numbers, but he did it. Stafford finished in third with 88, and shockingly Rodgers, who has the best offensive line in the NFC North, put on his back 108 times. How many times though was Julius? But I mean, he's also going up against Julius Peppers, and Ndamukong Suh, who just love to gobble up sacks during games. I mean, that's their main goal: get to the quarterback. Yeah, they'll stop the run, but their favorite thing to do is just hit that quarterback. Both have been fined multiple times when they shouldn't have. It's been a clean hit on the quarterback, but they're like, no flag even thrown. Actually, no flags have been thrown. I mean, you can look it up. There's been the last couple times they've been fined. Good play, but they still got fined for it. Fumbles. I'm not going to go big into this one except for the top three. Rodgers finished first. He only fumble he had in the last 3 years was last year, and it was on a sack. It was the first sack he took. He took two. If I remember right, he took 2 sacks in the game. He got injured last year. It was the first sack they dropped the ball. It got reviewed. I thought it was going to be overturned. It didn't. Felt bad for him. Cutler and Castle tied at 5, but they both had a couple of injury problems over the years, so I decided to break the tie to go on fumbles per game, and Cutler beat him out by .06. So Cutler got second, and Castle took third, and Stafford was way behind them because of last year. He had 8 fumbles last year. Now, didn't take good care of the ball. Quarterback rating. Rodgers blew everyone out of the water with a 111.8 rating over the last 3 years. It's an amazing rating. Stafford, 87.1 to finish in second. Pretty close to him though was Cutler right in third with an 85.4 rating. We're not going to get into Castle's because Castle didn't even get over 75. Sorry, Castle. So point wise, I didn't go in particular order. I'm not gonna go in particular order, not to make anybody feel bad, but Stafford 21, Cutler 18, Castle 14, Rodgers 27 points. So in the NFC North, to rank the quarterbacks, Rodgers finishes first. Congratulations, Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Then congratulations to the Lions for finishing second, and Stafford. I mean, Stafford's getting a lot of crap with how his interceptions are going up, but he's getting the yards, isn't he? He's still getting a good amount of touchdowns. And most of his interceptions come on those short passes to the linebackers. So yeah, and Cutler finished third and Castle finished last. Sorry guys, you didn't break 20 points on my rating when I graded him. So Rodgers and Stafford advance, and they'll be pinned up against the AFC North. And again, I'm coming on about 10 minutes, and so I'm gonna end the video here. I don't know if I'm gonna come out with the next quarterback rating video today or tomorrow, but I'm gonna try and speed this up a little bit since the World Cup's not even through pool play. But I want to try and finish pool play before then. But yeah, Rodgers and Stafford, congratulations, you guys moved on. You'll face the top two AFC quarterbacks, and the NFC South will be the next I'll do. This is your boy Avery Meadows out. Please like, subscribe, and yeah, still looking for those two NBA teams.